Well, hello, Heyman and Nabal, and all the other little naysayers out there who have completely swallowed the township's lies, especially the ones that are in Heyman's back pocket. You know who you are. I'm here to give a little education and a challenge. Challenge number 1. You guys think I'm so crazy and full of lies and hate. I've been saying it all along. Prove me wrong. Educate me. But you haven't been able to. As a matter of fact, the very individuals recently who were believing Haran's lies found out the truth for themselves. And you know what that was? There's no emergency management plan. Admit it, Haran. Admit it, Heyman. There is none. You see, he denied me access to it on supposed national security grounds when I am entitled to it. I'm not asking for all of it. I'm not asking for the classified information. All I'm asking for is the basics. What to do in the event of an emergency, how to prepare for it, what things to have to prepare for it, what shelters to go to. If I can't get to a shelter, how do I protect myself? You know, things of that nature. I don't want top secret information. I don't want the names of other disabled people like myself. And yes, I am physically disabled. So that's one of the biggest reasons I should have access to this, Heyman. And these very firefighters who looked into this found out none of their fire stations have a copy of it. So what does that tell all of you? Pure and simple, the emergency management plan doesn't exist. And until you show me otherwise, Heyman, that's basically what's going on, and it's going to get reported to the authorities. I'm sure Pima and FEMA would love to hear that. As for, I think it was Tom Parsons, or Parsons, whatever the heck you're calling yourself, because those of you who have been bashing me have been nothing but cowards, going behind stupid names. I went behind another name at the time, basically for not just anonymity, but also for safety reasons. Well, I'm coming out here as myself, because you guys took you long enough to figure it out, but here I am. And I will say this much. Any attempts on my life or my husband's life will be met with legal action. And that goes for you too, Heyman. You know what I'm talking about. I know how you and your cowards operate. Now, you're claiming I'm so crazy and need help when you're the ones that need the help. After all, you've been swallowing Fred's lies and the township's lies so much that you're purposely blind. Your consciences have been so seared. I figure you're probably in with them anyway, so you know what? I hope you'll be the ones to also get arrested too. You see, lie number 1 that Fred's been telling everybody is that there's, you know, apparently he's trying to say that there's never been a criminal investigation towards Union, when, in fact, there was. If not, why send Detective Stephen Clark to harass the Union Fire Company and smear its name by asking pointed questions to it and other members of the community? Part of the campaign, for example, was an unknown member of the local agency went to Fox News, leaked information of Union Fire Company's supposed wrongdoing to them, And the segment was called Chief Investigated in Fire Department Feud. Well, gee, investigate to me means you're conducting some kind of criminal investigation. That's the only way investigation matters, the word at least, especially in this instance. And I believe there is a statement, I believe an amendment that says that a person has the right to know who their accuser is, which you were denying, Union. You also denied the existence of the 18 safety issues, Heyman. Guess what? Right here. Here they are. You could probably see the first 4. Here's the rest. And page 2. But for your guys, I have them printed on my blogs, complete with Union's responses. And Union has a few statements to make towards you, Heyman. So you went and denied me this, and you also denied anything concerning the Oversight Committee. You basically said that there is, no documentation containing findings from them. Oh, of course not. They only met once to meet with Union in the going on 8 months that they've been in existence, and they found nothing. I know that from several people, including people from Union. It's funny, too, because there is somebody that's a part of the Oversight Committee that has been going around saying that there is nothing wrong with Union. They don't know why in the world they're a part of this. As a matter of fact, they're scared. I think my favorite thing is that when you were confronted on this, Heyman, you promised to clear Union's name, to clear Troy's name, as long as it didn't make you look bad. I guess there was no way of being able to do that without showing how much of a real crook and evil person you are. Well, I'm going to do whatever I can to show what an evil individual you are, and I'm going to do it legally. You also not only denied me these things, you even denied me the township's fire service assessment plan. To me, it goes to show this doesn't exist, just like the township's emergency management plan. And back to those 18 safety issues, like I was saying, you actually had the nerve to say that they're a national security issue if they're exposed, just like with the township's emergency management plan. What a cowardly response. Extreme cowardly response. I mean, even the DA stating here that they're not considered criminal investigative records. If they're not considered criminal investigative records, why did you have police detectives going all after Union? And it really amazes me right now how you're going after Chief Dave Jerry Sr.'s son on false grounds. I'm not going to go into that too much because I want to make sure his attorney is able to be effective in defending him, and also making sure that you get put in your place on that, hopefully in jail. But one thing I do know in that area, I know you lied, and I know how you lied. Because you and his former boss are in cahoots. For some reason, you two are like this. And as I was saying before to all those naysayers, if I am so crazy and so full of lies and hate and all this other garbage, why is it you won't debate me? I've I've been sticking to the facts. You guys can't even do that. You just want to make stupid insults. Keep up at it with the stupid insults. You know, my husband took one look at that response on the patch and laughed his ass off. I thought it was pretty hysterical too. You see, I've got news for you. My husband and I have a marriage that's founded on God first, and we respect each other and lift each other up in respect and honor. We don't put the other down. My husband doesn't feel the need to control me or beat me or humiliate me in any way, shape, or form to prove that he's a man. And I don't need to do that either. Neither of us want to, and we never will. Of course, I know that there are a few of you out there, law enforcement-wise, that seem to think it's okay. You know who you are. And Haman, there's some really embarrassing things that I know about you that I could say, but I won't because I have compassion on your family. All I'm going to say on this right now is I'm going to continue to be on this like white on rice. And I'm going to continue to make right to know requests, whether you like it or not. I can't wait for the excuse that you and the township are going to come up for not granting me access to Moran's severance package. Because I will pursue that one. As for everything else, I'm going to leave you in the hands of the Lord. Ta-ta for now.